Golden egg. I'm sure if Bach was still alive today, he'd be a huge fan of Salmon Run.
Hey everyone, my name is Christoph Jakob. I'm a music composer for video games.
I almost got you there. Looks can be deceiving, right? It's me. It's me. Red shirt Chris. I know that I look nothing like green shirt Chris at all, but I'm sure that I fooled at least some of you. Today, let's take a look at a song from Splatoon 3, which without a doubt is one of the most creative pieces of music of the entire soundtrack. Fish Stick Song. Let's go. That chord progression is really interesting. What a great intro. I actually gotta stop it here for a second. Fish Stick Song is an emotional ballad written in the key of F G major minor. It's written in a 4/5 time signature, which is very typical for this kind of music, and is marching forward at a constant rate of 211 BPM, which stands for bars per measure, without any change throughout the song at all. It goes without saying that this tune has to have gotten some of its inspiration from actual real-life circumstances. Now, if you don't know what I mean by that, let me demonstrate. Take a listen. Can you hear it? If you're just listening to this tune in-game, you might not even notice some of the extraordinary elements that convince me that this tune is beyond just good. It's a compositional and creative milestone, something you only hear once every few years. The intro to this tune starts with a normal and not really surprising carpet chord, our first chord in the key of F G major minor. The music then quickly throws a curveball right into our face and does not continue with the triple diminished soda substitution chord as we would expect, but instead averts our expectations entirely with a flat 8 to 3 over sharp 5 movement. Simply put, it's when the note A sharp, our root note of the key F G major minor, takes its third, in our case A sharp, and the sixth, which would be an A sharp here, inverts them and then randomizes them, which leads to some really interesting and juicy chords such as A sharp. Let's listen again. There, did you hear it? Just amazing so far, but it does not stop there. Let's move on to the B section. This tune really hits different. Fish Stick Song is not only incredibly creative regarding the chords, but also rhythmically. While the A section was still rather normal, the B section introduces a crossed shuffle rhythm, which, if you listen very closely, almost sounds a little like a parody of Bach's Goldberg variations. If you know where this tune plays in-game, then that's not really that surprising. I mean, Goldberg, a mountain full of gold, golden egg. I'm sure if Bach was still alive today, he'd be a huge fan of Salmon Run. I'm definitely not gonna make a future about that sometime in the future as well. If you don't know what a cracked buffalo rhythm is, let me demonstrate. Something else I'd really like to point out is what the bass is doing during this section. You might not really hear it at first, but it goes something like this. Something we haven't talked about yet at all is the melodmelody. The melodic migration of the rhythmic ruckus into the predominant pocket of the subdominant tritone substitution is just great. The main reason why the melody sounds as lovely as it does is because of the underlying chord. While the melody is melodying, we get to hear an A-sharp overwhelmed chord, which sounds something like this.
You could also try and play it on a kazoo bone.
So, I'm not sure if you've noticed, but there actually seems to be a hidden message in this song too. Did you hear it? Take another listen. You still didn't hear it? Let me enhance the audio.
Yo, subscribe to Christoph Jakob on YouTube if you have not already. Also make sure to check out his music. Every bit of support is highly appreciated and helps him put more time and effort into future videos. So subscribe to him. Subscribe to Christoph Jakob. I promise you'll have fun. His humor might be strange, but his hair is top notch. What do you mean that doesn't drive? Shut up!
But instead averts our expectations entirely with a flat 8 over 3 to sharp 5 movements. Takes its third, in our case an A minor, and the sixth, which would be an A sharp here. Let's listen again. Just amazing so Fish stick song is fish stick song. Almost sounds a little like a parody of Bach's Goldberg variations. I'm pretty sure if Bach was still alive today, he'd be a huge fan of Salmon Run.
You can also try to play it on a kazoo bone. Oh, wow!
Just in case you don't know what an correct buffalo rhythm. The melodic movement. Nein. And in case you don't know what a cracked buffalo rhythm is, the main reason why the melody sounds. If you don't know what a cracked buffalo.